Welcome back. Um, it's like, I don't know, 10 a.m. on Sunday morning, the morning after the Mayweather-McGregor fight. I just woke up about an hour ago, but I've been laying in bed. Um, it was a really late night. I ate a bunch of sugar. I had a few drinks, smoked a shit ton of weed, as per usual. Actually, lately I haven't smoked that much weed. So I've been hitting these vape pens that a friend of mine distributes. He works for a company that that makes these really good pens. So I've been doing that. I actually have a bunch of weed in one of those cupboards way back there, and I just don't smoke it. So didn't think that I'd be talking about weed today. I didn't, when I do these videos, I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth. I kind of have like I think about like, oh, well, maybe I should talk about what I did yesterday, or maybe I should talk about what I did this morning, or. But yeah, for the most part, these are totally not thought out at all. So yeah, it's 10 a.m. on Sunday. I was gonna get up and go to the church this morning, the church that's right across the street from the Buddhist temple. I still not been able to make it to a group meditation at the Buddhist temple. Something that I've been trying to do while I've been out here in Visalia. And a couple of weeks ago I went to the Buddhist temple and they didn't have the service, but across the street the church was open. So anyways, I went there and it was good. I haven't really been a part of a serious religious group for probably forever. So so it was a good experience for me to go in there and just sit. So actually, I think I'm going to go to the 11 o'clock service today. And just sit and listen, probably keep my eyes closed. But yeah, I wanted to wake up this morning and go to the 9 o'clock service, and then afterwards go up to Mineral King, which is a part of the mountain out in Sequoia National Park. Before you actually get to the park, it's a little turn off. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I want to, but the service isn't over until like 1 p.m. So unless I get on the road right now, which I'm not ready, I'd still have to go get gas. I'd have to go get water and food. And I'd be going up there by myself. And, a lot of people don't want me going up there or anywhere by myself. Like, talking about going up on the mountain or something. Like my dad, for example, was one of the first things that he said when I told him I was moving down here and I was going to do a lot of hiking. He was like, don't you be going out there by yourself. Okay. I understand. I get it. I mean, I'm not stupid. But if it wasn't for church this morning, I would be going by myself because I don't care. It's not a big deal to me. So anyway, yeah, this is the other side of my house. The last video I did right there against the microwave facing this way. So I thought that, maybe doing it from this side of the room facing this way kind of give you a different perspective of my big ass empty living room. I'm gonna get a sectional, and it's a big sectional. It's pretty pricey. It'll be good though. It's good because it's one of those where every seat reclines types of sectionals. So, but I'm just trying to build a nest egg of money right now. So I'm not spending big chunks of money. I'm not spending the $300, $400, $500, for example, earlier this month, I was supposed to go to Vegas to go watch an Ed Sheeran concert, an Ed Sheeran concert with a friend of mine. We had agreed back in April that we would go to this concert together in August. And we ended up not going, which is okay. I think most dudes would kind of freak out about that, especially because I spent some money on those tickets. But I had, at the time that I spent the money, I had a nice quarterly bonus, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And I really don't care about money. I really don't. I just want people to be happy. But the reason we ended up not going, I still don't know. I think it's because she couldn't get off work, but she didn't even respond to me. I mean, we kind of like went our separate ways from May, because I'm pretty sure she was still banging her ex, or at least if she wasn't banging him, he was really close in the picture. So, you know, I'll never understand the type of people that go from relationship to relationship. I'll never understand that. I've never been that person. I always have to have time to like recenter and refocus before I find attraction for somebody else. Like even right now, the last young lady, the lady I'm speaking about, her name, we'll refer to her as Jackie Chan. And Jackie and we were only just talking for a couple of months, and she had mentioned that it had been at least 6 months since she'd been with her ex. I don't know about that. When we first started dating, talking, whatever, I looked at her Facebook page, and homeboy had posted some picture, not sure if it was recent or if it was a previous picture of them, but he posted a picture of them together on her birthday, which was conveniently 3 months after we started talking. So 6 months was not a very good estimate, but you know, what am I, fucking splitting hairs here? I mean, I should have just been happy that she was into me, but like I said, I'm going back here. I don't understand those types of people that go from relationship to relationship. For me, like right now, for example, I mean, I broke things off with her, and we weren't even official. We weren't even exclusive. It wasn't even, you know, so as I'm saying, I broke things off, it just meant in a communication sort of way. I mean, we were physical, but we were only physical like once a month, once every 3 weeks. So yeah, so I broke things off with her back in May, June, July, August. We're coming up on September, so it's like 3.5 months now. And I still am, you know when you take a piece of gum and you pull it apart and there's still that string stuck in the middle? I'm still connected. You know, if this is Jackie and this is me, we're still connected, at least in my mind, by a thread of gum. Maybe it's not gum. It could be anything. It could be a string. But in this analogy, you take a piece of gum and you pull it apart, and there's always a string in the middle until you get so far apart that the string in the middle breaks, right? That's usually, for me, like the most comfortable way to go about things. I can't be pulling myself apart from somebody and then get involved with somebody else. I just can't do that. I'll never understand the people that can do that. And I feel like it's more of a female thing. Like females always line up, well, not always. Some females line up their replacements before they actually leave their boyfriends. I don't think that's, dude, you know, it's not my life. I'm not them, but I don't think that's right. So anyway, pretty interesting though. I'm having a really hard time. Like I'm surrounded by a lot of great people right now and a couple of really good looking girls and women, and you know, women that are successful and happy and content and talented. And I just I can't get over this hurdle in my mind. I don't know. You know, I guess a part of me is like kind of reserving myself, but for Jackie, I mean, I'm obviously somewhere in my mind or my subconscious or somewhere I'm hoping that she comes back, but you know, she's so young and she's got stuff to do. So so all the while, like deep down inside, I'm like hoping that she comes back. And the other hand, I'm like, I'm hoping that she figures her own shit out. And whether that includes me or not, like whatever, I just hope you figure it out and stop playing around. Like if you do come back this way, I don't know, but you can't put that type of pressure on people. You know, what we need to do is we need to focus on hanging out and having fun, and that's where relationships are built. You can't just come into it and be like, well, you got to be serious. You got to be serious right now, like right off the bat. We're gonna go out to fucking sushi. You got to be serious with me. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work like that, Wesley. So, definitely a conundrum going on in my mind. So, hung out with some friends last night, and they're all wonderful and beautiful people. My dancing friends. So, yeah, interesting stuff. Fuck, this video is way too long already. All right, I'll talk to you guys later.